a story filled with myth. And so gods from history, men that are sick on the sticks. NCAA football is where they now exist. As guardians of the dynasty, they are sick on the sticks. That head coach out of Florida, Freight Train Shane is the name. Crushing all his rivals, cause that's the game they play. From Filthy to Wisconsin, they never stood a chance. If you're feeling salty, get on his show, Trash Talk Tuesday at 9 p.m. There is no equally, nothing like this exists. These men are all giants, they're sick on the sticks. You try to be just like us, the story's old as time. Might as well call Disney, you're a Jedi and we're Order 66. Filthy hands and the U, the hurricanes are ablaze. Count your days cause you're through, Filthy's usual will dominate you. He stabs people daily, so watch out for his blitz. D-linebacker or safety, he's sick on the sticks. And now Jdog starts to growl, gearing up for the big fight. He may play Taylor Swift, but on the field you'll feel his bite. Get your ass to the kennel, or don't you get my drift? This man is a dog, he's sick on the sticks. There is no equally, nothing like this exists. These men are all giants, they're sick on the sticks. You try to be just like us, the story's old as time. Might as well call Disney, you're a Jedi and we're Order 66. You think we might be done, but that's where you're wrong. Hive, Torque, and Dog are just the middle of this song. We got Dynasty, Jonesy, Zoe, and Dell. Best of us, they're in the mix. I told you we're all sick on the sticks. We got 22 other guys, I haven't even named one. Straight coach and shine, burst bombs and smooth. God's just playing a little game. Expert, it's even in his name. Hard hitter, Evans or even Rich, you could be his next bitch. There is no equally, nothing like this exists. These men are all giants, they're sick on the sticks. You try to be just like us, the story's old as time. Might as well call Disney, you're a Jedi and we're Order 66. This league is Hall of Famers, every single guy. Your league is just a decoy. We got Stevie, Irish, and B-Boy. If you wanna get humiliated, retro NBGs can facilitate ya. T-Raw is last in this mix, he's still sick on the sticks. So challenge us to battle, we won't run from a fight. If your league is worthy, you might win the night. But just remember this, we'll make you our bitch, because every one of us is sick on the sticks. There is no equally, nothing like this exists. These men are all giants, they're sick on the sticks. You try to be just like us, the story's old as time. Might as well call Disney, you're a Jedi and we're Order 66. How many times do we have to tell you we are sick on the sticks?
the premiere here on Snypz TV Gaming of the Sick on the Sticks League. We got Freight Train. We got Filthy Hands. We gonna call him AKA Filthy. We got the Gators and Hurricanes about to get this thing kicked off and underway. Big shout out to everybody here in the chat rocking with us. We appreciate everybody tuning in. And we got a first timer here on Snypz TV Gaming. My man Jdog, he is in this league as well too. Jdog, what is up, my brother? Well, look,
you guys are epic rivals, both the Gators and the Hurricanes, obviously, and the two users behind them are rivals like no other. So we are in for a great one. Indeed,
indeed. Now, they couldn't hear you for about 10 seconds, so I do apologize for that. But just so, and it's okay, because they heard the rest of it. It's all good.
That's all they needed.
Yep, that's all they needed. That's all they needed. They just need to know that this is going to be a great game. Now, you told me before we got started with this thing, okay, you told me that we are going to expect here a great game. So can you give us a little bit of insight real quick before we tell them to go ahead and kick this game off? Can you give us a little insight between Freight and also Filthy and what is going on within the league? We're only in week 3, and we know this is a new league. But again, can you give us a little insight as to what is going on right now between these guys? And then we're going to get this thing kicked off and underway in just a moment.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Yeah. So big story here. Outside of the fact that these guys are rivals in terms of the teams, obviously, you know, University of Miami, University of Florida, these guys do not like each other. And that's putting it lightly. There is no love lost between these two teams.
Yes.
And there's a lot of love between the users, but they are also heated rivals. Now, these guys, Shane and Filthy, they go back and forth. They lab together. They fight in the trenches together when they're figuring out how to play the game, which is what makes it so frustrating for them to play each other.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
It's like, get out of my head. So there's going to be a fantastic game. I do have some inside information as well. Shane has 4 recruits visiting in this week, which is a ballsy move because he knows Filthy plays him tight. And you don't want your recruits to come see you lose to a rival. So, I don't know.
Ooh.
But either way, I do think we're in for a fantastic game. These guys always play each other like hell and then love each other like brothers afterwards. So we're looking forward to it.
Indeed. So now, for those that may not know how this college football works, it's serious. This is like an RPG, guys. You video game guys know what we're talking about here. This is like an RPG. You really got to have an understanding on how to deal with your recruits and everything else in this game. If you don't, you won't have anybody. And if you and if you make one of your players upset in this game, they'll go to the portal. They've done. I've seen it plenty of times already. Yeah. They will go to the portal. All right, so at the end of the day, you gotta make sure that everything becomes correct with every move that you make in this game. All right,
that's right. They're watching, man. They're always watching.
Indeed. So look, this game is about to start. So who's your dark horse in this one? Not even a dark horse. Who do you think is going to take this game here today?
Listen, I know he's 0-2. I know it's been a slow start to the season. I'm taking Shane in this game because it is being played in the swamp. Home field advantage is huge in this game. That's another thing for people not familiar with College Football 25. Home field advantage is massive in a way that it hasn't been in a game, honestly, since NCAA Football 14. So I think home field advantage plays the difference because these guys are just so closely matched. But I'll tell you what, Filthy winning this wouldn't surprise me either.
Right. So look, at the end of the day, this game is starting up. It is underway. Again, big shout out to everybody here with us. And Miami is going to start with the football. So what do you know about, again, they're 1-1 right now. What do you know what's going on with these guys as far as their offense? And this is an offensive-minded game. So what do you know about this Miami offense thus far?
Well, Miami likes to run it wide open offense. They love that. That's the spread option coming out right here.
And gets it here to Martinez, it looks like. Gets about a 2-yard gain on the play. He's going to bring it now to a second down.
2nd and 8. And I will say 1-1, I actually played him with Wisconsin in week 1 and beat him. He threw 3 interceptions, I believe, in that game, so not his strongest performance, and it was still a close game. So what he needs to do in this game is he needs to limit those turnovers, come out, play his game, get comfortable. It's important for him to establish some momentum early.
So let's see what he does here on 2nd down and 8 coming up as Ward is back for the pass here. He'll get the completion. And looks like he'll gain about 5 or 6 on the play. Brings it down to a 3rd down and 3 coming up.
Yeah, we don't hate that. We don't hate that. Again, it's all about a little bit of momentum early. Gain yards. Don't lose yards. Don't turn the ball over. That's what you want to do early in this game.
Exactly. Absolutely. So a 3rd down coming up. And right now, obviously, you're looking at Cameron Ward right now so far. 407 yards, 5 tutties, 6 picks on the year. And let's see what he does here on 3rd down and 3 coming up. As Ward is back for the pass and a quick read, and he'll get the 1st down just like that. That is a great job at gathering the 1st down. So 1st and 10 now coming up here at the 43-yard line.
And that's going to be the difference in this game. Whoever can make the quick read and the right read is going to be the person that succeeds. It's going to be that simple.
That's it. So here we go. 1st and 10 coming up here at the 43-yard line. Pistol set this time around here for Ward. Is going to hand it off to Martinez again. Cuts it inside and gets a great cut. That is a beautiful run. He'll get another 1st down on the play. 1st and 10 now here at the 43-yard line.
And Filthy loves Martinez. It's a power back, man. He will run you over. There's not going to be a whole lot of... There's a little shiftiness right there because everybody can do that in this game. It's all about that change of direction early on. But he loves him some Martinez, and Martinez will run you over for those yards.
Yes, he will. No doubt about it. I believe last week he had 133 yards rushing. As it's a 1st and 10 now here at the 43. Ward under center here up the single back. Gets it to Martinez again and continuing the ground and pound right now for a gain of about 4. Brings it now to a 2nd down and 6. Now talk a little bit about Freight's defense. Again, Freight right now is 0-2. So a little bit of struggles here in his first 2 games. But like you said, you're going to pick him in this one to give this particular game.
Yeah, it's been a slow start, but there's too much history between these two for me to let that cloud my judgment.
Nice little RPO action right there. And that's going to be a 1st and 10 coming up. As you can see, Cameron Ward had 202 yards in the last game with 2 tutties and was 14 for 22 in that particular game. So right now, this offense is kind of thriving thus far.
The offense is thriving. And I will say this, I picked Shane. I'm already a little nervous about it because Filthy also has, I don't know, it's old school to call it swag, but he's got that in him. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, nothing old school about it there, as Martinez is keeping it old school, just ground and pounding once again, and he's going to get another 1st down. So a 1st and 10 once again, and Martinez is continuing his trend from last week. He did not get any touchdowns, but he did have 75 yards, and once again, just playing solid football thus far, playing it safe on his 1st drive.
Yeah, and that's what I talked about his offense. He likes to spread it out, right? So that you can't just stack a bunch of linebackers in there and stop him at the line of scrimmage and charge. You got to spread your linebackers out, too. Opens things up for the run game.
And here we go. Ward back for the pass here again. And a quick pass is going to be caught there. He will gain about 5 on the play there. So that'll bring it down to a 2nd down.
He will gain that. I guarantee you he's wishing that he did not possession catch that. He's wishing he did some rack on that.
Yes,
because he's thinking he's about to get lit up or maybe get a pick. But, man, he could have gotten some more yards on that one.
So here we go. 2nd down and 5 coming up here at the 15-yard line. Ward again here in the gun set. He's got to hurry up and hike it here. Finally does in the RPO. And that RPO, he puts up a floater, and he's able to punch in the game's 1st touchdown.
Ooh, man, that's the right read on that play. Just misses a tackle. Maybe could have kept him at the end zone, but those are hard plays to make.
Wow. So a great job on the 1st drive of the game. And got to say, man, that was an impressive 1st drive here today by Filthy.
Now, this is what's important, right? You're 100% correct. Shane has got to answer.
That's a great point right here, because obviously in your first drive, you always want to make sure you answer the call if the first team scores. If you don't answer, especially in college football, it could be a long day. A very long day. We all know that this is a offensive-minded game, so at the end of the day, you better answer the call as Merch is going to start it off here. Too tight end set.
Maryland Eye.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, gonna get it off here and try to start it, but only gains a yard on the play. He's gonna bring it now to a second down. So it was an interesting call here already. Just coming out here ready to run the football.
Yeah, I don't love that. I feel like he's calling that to maybe throw Filthy off a little bit. Like, who the hell is this guy coming out in the Maryland Eye? I don't think it gives you a whole lot of potential if you just play sound defense against it. And that's not Florida's game.
So here we go. Second down is Graham Mertz. Is back for the pass hit. Good protection. For a second. And he threw a pick. Wow. That was not a good look there. The first attempt of the day goes to the other team.
Yeah, Snypz, that one, he wants back.
Yeah.
That's the situation. He had so much time, right? We're seeing it right here. All day in the pocket, it feels like. Just makes the wrong read. And this part, like I said, you got to answer, right? And that's not the answer.
That's definitely not the answer. And it looked like he made the wrong read because he definitely had the underneath guy there.
Yes, 100%.
But nonetheless, a 1st and 10, great field position here for Miami. And he's going to get the quick pitch outside here to Johnson. He's going to take off and breaks a tackle. It'll be about a 9.5-yard gain on the play. And that'll bring it down to a second down and inches coming up here for Chris Johnson.
Yeah, and that is Chris Johnson Jr. That is Chris Johnson, the senior's kid. That's C2K. That's him. That is
C2K's child out there doing his thing on his first touch of the day. And the second down and inches coming up as Johnson will get the tote again, and this time he'll get him a first down. So here we go, 1st and 10 at the 10, officially in what we like to call the red zone. And let's see what he can do here.
What he chooses to do here. He is using Johnson as a relief back basically, which is great because the wear and tear in this game makes you need to use those guys.
Indeed. So here we go, 1st and 10. And a quick flex play here will push his way down to about the 2-yard line. That'll bring it down to a 2nd and 2. So it looks like right now he still can technically get the first down, but more than likely he'll just punch in to score.
Technically, yes, but I will say I've never seen him, like, it will not happen. I'll tell you that much.
No, it'll be a touchdown. That's no doubt. It'll be a touchdown.
I don't know where. Yeah, okay. It's like, what, 5 inches there?
Exactly, pretty much. So second down. And he's going for a pass here and a nice route. And he'll punch in once again. Another Miami touchdown.
Oh, that's clean. And it takes balls to make that throw. Because you're looking at that middle linebacker in the middle, and I'm like hoping he doesn't come over to cover that. That's a great read. And honestly, throwing through the middle in the red zone, again, that's ballsy. But when it works, it works.
That was no doubt a ballsy call. He is going to kick the field goal. The field goal's good, but everybody's looking at the replay here, and that's just an absolute beaut of a throw right there.
Let's see how he goes tonight. Yeah.
That was fantastic.
Dot.
So 14-0 already.
Yeah, Swiper calls the swamp is being hit by a hurricane.
Yes, it is right now. It is right now, no doubt. Once again, big shout out to everybody here in the chat rocking with us with the Sick on the Sticks Week 3 game of the week between Filthy and Freight. Hurricanes and Gators going at it. Appreciate everybody once again tuning in as we get this thing underway here. As we're getting ready to end this first quarter. As Merch is going to get his second attempt here. Nice block. Breaks to the left side of the hash marks and gains about 8 on the play. That'll bring it down to a second down and 2. Good run there by Johnson.
That was a good run, and I really like that he's coming out here, and he's not losing it. He's not trying to air it out, bomb it downfield. He's down 14-0 early, not where he wants to be, but still needs to secure his gameplay.
So we end the first quarter. It's a 14-0 game here, and we talked earlier about Freight having to answer from the first drive. He wasn't able to answer. Now, this second drive, this is a guaranteed you must score on this particular drive.
Yeah, and it always feels silly to say that in the second quarter, right? But you're not wrong. Like he's got to walk away with points.
Well, this is college. This is college football. College football. Let's just call it where it is. And I was just talking about this on our podcast. There's no defense. So at the end of the day, you got to put points up on the offensive side of the football. It's very difficult unless you have a top-tier team like a Georgia or Ohio State that has a stout defense to actually play stout defense in this game. You got to be able to put points on the board no matter what team you have on an offensive standpoint. You got to be able to put points on the board here as Mertz is going to get this toss out here to CJ2K once again breaking a few tackles, and it will get down for the first at the 43-yard line. Solid run there by CJ Jr.
That was actually Montrell Johnson Jr. I know it is very
Montrell.
confusing that there's
Apologies.
multiple Johnson Jr. running backs in this game. That's
apologies.
Silly,
Apologies on that. I got caught up on that.
They set you up for that one.
Yes, you did. I appreciate that. I like to be corrected, though.
No. They set you up. Like.
Oh, yeah. No, but I'm saying you corrected me, and didn't I tell you earlier before we started this that I love constructive criticism? I like to be corrected as well because next time I won't mess up.
I got you. And I will say one other thing, minor correction. Defense has been not so loose in this league particularly. I will say that.
Okay. Well, this is my first time doing it.
I will say Filthy's making it look like there's no defense for sure.
Yeah, right now he is. Yes. Right now that's the case. Look, you know what? I got faith. I got faith in Freight though. I got faith in Freight. I think he's gonna make this a game. I'm not sure if the dub is gonna come out just yet, but I got faith in them right now. These are two right now. They're both unranked teams. But at the end of the day, I got faith in Freight, man. I think he could do something here, and he's showing us something right now with these past few plays that he has gotten here. So it's a 1st and 10 now here at the 24. He's at least in field goal range, can possibly put some points on the board to see if he can continue to keep things alive here. This is a 1st and 10 here at the 24-yard line as Mertz is making his reads. And back for the pass here. And this is one of my favorite plays that he ran right there. I love that screen pass, but the defense just screamed inside, and it's going to bring it now to a 2nd and 10.
Screens are risky. They're very risky in this game. The one thing, this game is fast, right?
Yes.
The college game is fast, so it's the same as everything else. Screens, sometimes you just get blown up because, man, those defensive linemen, they're looking for your quarterback.
Indeed. So here we go. 2nd down. Mertz back for the pass here. We'll get the completion and won't get a lot at all. It's going to bring it now to a 3rd down coming up.
So the last 3rd down conversion for Freight was great. Like, that was a big 3rd down conversion because he was outside of field goal range. This one's big too because you'd love to get a touchdown, but you are in field goal range if the worst should happen.
So let's see what he does here on 3rd down. As Mertz again back, and that's great defense right there. You got to give him props on the defensive side there. Great dive to get that one. And we know that these are not gimmies right here, guys. 4th and 9 coming up. And let's see what he could do here. And this is a toughie, but he's going to pull it through. So a great job and putting some points on the board.
Yeah, it's not the touchdown that we both know we wanted. But what we say at the beginning, you can't walk away without points. That's for damn sure. So
indeed. So smacks it through, and it's a 14-3 game now. Miami's still on top. Now let's see if Florida is going to be able to get a stop here.
You know, that's the flip side of the same coin, right? Now you need a stop. You needed points before. You need a stop now.
Indeed. So here we go. 1st and 10 here to 25. And Freight is absolutely right there in the chat as well. He said, TYP, take your points. Totally agree with that one. No doubt about it. 2nd down coming up and 10. No gain on that last play. Again, if he can get a stop here, Jdog, he's going to be he's in good shape.
Oh, yeah. I agree 100%. It is going to be work to get that stop, though, and he knows it.
And here we go, under 3 minutes remaining. Wide open.
Oh,
and
no.
There you go. He is gone, running in a crib like his name was search warrant. Big play, big time touchdown.
Oh no, that is, we said it, that was the one thing that Shane couldn't have happen. I'd have to go back and see what the coverage was. Didn't look like there was a safety deep, or if he was not in position at all.
Yeah, he was not in any position to get anything going at all. Yeah, there was no safety out there whatsoever when you take a look at this replay.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know if that was bracket coverage. I don't know if he was supposed to double that guy or
That was definitely tough right there for him. So it's now a 21-3 game. And again, it could get, this is college football. It could get out of hand early and often. And once again, right now, Freight needs a touchdown on this one. Again, you take your points like he said, but Jdog, he needs a tutty here right now.
Yeah, no, he can't just take points. He needs a touchdown.
So here we go.
We're past just taking points at this point.
So here we go. Mertz back for the pass here, and he's going to launch that, and that's picked off as well. And now it is starting to get ugly, folks. It is starting to get ugly here from the offensive perspective here for Florida. Miami gets the ball back in great field position.
Man, if they say when it rains, it pours, then what the hell's it going to do when a hurricane rolls in?
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Yikes. Swiper is nailing it in chat, though. Hurricane Filthy's upgraded to a Category 5.
Oh, man. Wide. Oh, I thought he was open. He was not.
Okay.
I thought he was open. That's big. That's huge. That is tremendous. Jason Marshall.
Yeah, I mean, listen, that is huge. He's got to turn it around here, though. What a wild turn of events, roller coaster of emotions. And he's back at it now. Okay,
I like the call on that. He got, and you know what? Despite throwing the interception, I like the aggressiveness of Filthy on that play. He said, I got the pick. Let me go ahead and try to just put this out of the water right now.
Yeah, but he's looking for a second quarter dagger right there. Is what he's looking for.
Yeah, he was looking for the dagger. That would have been shutdown mode if he scored a touchdown there. It'd have been 28-3 at that point. But great job once again by Freight. As Mertz is again back for the pass here. Nice in route. It's going to be caught there, and that'll be a first down on the play. So 1st and 10 as we hit the 2-minute warning in this one.
And listen, 2 minutes is all day in college football, because it goes back to the old college rules. Every first down stops the clock. And you don't even have to go into hurry up to save clock in the last 2 minutes.
Exactly. That's definitely a big deal in this particular game. And we've seen Eugene Wilson III do a little bit of work here in this second quarter. A couple decent catches. Let's see what he continues to do here. This time he's going to hand it off to Johnson, and he'll lose 2 this time around. And that's going to bring it now to a second down as Montrell Johnson Jr. not able to get anything going on that particular play. So here we go. 2nd down and 12. This time the pistol set here for Mertz. And back for the pass. 3-man rush. In route. Going to be caught there easily. And once again, there goes Wilson. Gets another first down. That's his 4th catch of the day. And that's going to be a 1st and 10 here now.
That's what happens when you rush 3. There's no pressure. And Mertz has been able to sit in the pocket a few times this game.
Big shout out to my guy Jack Boys in the building. Good to see you here in the chat. Shout out to everybody here in the chat, man. Rocking with us. Appreciate everybody tuning in. If you like the content that you see here, make sure you drop us a follow here on Snypz TV Gaming. Greatly appreciated. If you're feeling a little bit more froggy, if you want to drop a sub as well, too. Thank you guys so much for the support, as it definitely keeps us going here.
Hey, Sats Gang, this is your commissioner speaking. If you're not following this channel, I can't say I'm going to boot you for it, but...
You don't got to boot them. You don't got to boot them for it. Just beat their behinds when you play them in the game. That's all you got to do. Just break them down in the game. That's all you got to do.
My man, we're already trying to do that, but we're like 2-2, so they're not going to fear me if I say I'll beat you in the game. So 3rd down and 8 coming up here at the 42-yard line.
as the clock
Let's see what he's
continues to
got
tick.
here. This is that weird field position. He's probably gonna. Oh, he's letting the clock tick. He'll go for it if he doesn't get. I would assume he'll go for it.
Yeah, I think he should. If he's gonna let the clock continue to tick here, you got to go for it on 4th down. You got to give it a shot. But a 3rd and 8 coming up here at the 42-yard line. Clock ticking down and hits 3, and he's able to. Oh, wow. Tough throw right there. So a 4th and 8. And here's the thing. There's 15 seconds left. You just mentioned it, just talked about the fact that you can get a 1st down without running clock. So if he does not get this 1st down here, you really put yourself in a situation where Miami can possibly score again.
Oh, for sure. And depends on how much time would be left, right? So on if he would even have to play in the end zone. We'll see what he does here.
Let's see, 4th down,
yeah.
and that's a good play right there. He'll get the first. The clock will stop, and actually he's going to call a timeout here, which is smart. So here we go.
Yeah.
1st and 10 here at the 22. And again, he could TYP. He could take his points here also, if need be.
I mean, I hate that though. You're down 21-3.
Yeah,
like
you got to make it happen.
Right.
You need it.
But you also can't force it because.
Yeah.
Damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Yes, that's exactly the whole point right there. And he's not going to be able to call another timeout. He's going to lose 5 yards on this play. So that's rough.
I don't know how much he cares about it. I think he'd rather take the 5-yard loss than pick the wrong play. In a situation like this, you have got to pick the right play.
Agreed.
And Filthy might have declined it. Looks like he did.
Oh, yeah, he did decline it.
That's interesting.
So here we go. 1st and 10 here at the 22. 11 seconds remaining here in the 1st half.
Looks like a 0 blitz.
And
he
did. Oh, wow. He faked him out on that one.
He did.
That
was shell coverage.
Yep, that was definitely shell coverage. No doubt about it. Great job there by the defense.
And he had the zig route on the other side of the field, which is what we look for. I know that because he taught me that.
Yeah.
So.
As Jack Boy said it in the chat, he definitely baited.
Yeah, absolutely. Masterfully so.
So last play of the half coming up. And he's going to get the running game intact here. He keeps going, but a flag on the play.
You won't get it off without a holding goal.
Nope, sure won't. Sure won't. But that's going to pretty much do it here for the 1st half. So what's your take so far this 1st half, man? It's 21-3. It could have been worse. It definitely could have been worse.
Well, and that's saying something, right? Because it's 21-3, and it could have been worse. You're right.
Yeah.
There's what else is there to say? It's been Filthy dominating on the road, taking this crowd out of the game, and he's gonna keep his foot on the throat. Filthy's not gonna stop just because he's got a 17-point lead. So we'll see what happens here.
And as we all already know, you should not stop. Not in college. College, you don't stop scoring. If you get an opportunity to continue to put the points up and pile them up, you do just that. But here we go. 1st and 10 at the 15.
Lead. My bad.
And that's going to be a nice run here. Takes off and a little shifty, and will end up getting the 1st down on the play. So 1st and 10 coming up now at the 27-yard line.
And I like that. It's good yards, and you can't abandon the run game, but you also still have to score fast because just as much as the way this game goes, like Filthy could also have a drive that lasts 5 minutes and just takes time off the clock. So he's got to score with some urgency as well, or at least operate with urgency.
So 1st and 10 here now at the 27-yard line. Mertz, empty set here, is going to hit him with the jet pass, rolls to the outside, and nice spin cycle inside, and he gets knocked down for about a gain of 9 on the play. That'll bring it now to a 2nd down and 1 coming up. Good job here thus far on this drive. Let's see if he can continue to keep it alive.
Yeah, it looks good so far. Let's see what he does from here.
So 2nd and 1 coming up. It's time for our bunch on the left side. Mertz back. He could scramble if he wanted to, decides not to, and that is a dot. Beautiful secure catch. And he'll get the 1st down on the play. Great job there by Freight.
Again, how many times have we just seen Graham Mertz have that kind of time in the pocket? I don't know. I don't love that out of Filthy's defense. I want to see some pressure here. Like I said, keep that foot on the throat.
Here we go. Hands it off to Johnson again. He'll get knocked down. And gains about 2 this time on the play. So 2nd down and 8 coming up again now. Getting a little closer to field goal range, but obviously in college it is not a gimme.
Yeah, and he can't get a field goal here either. I wouldn't. I'd go for it no matter what.
Yeah. I agree 1,000%. You got to put some points on the board. 2nd and 8 here at the 32. And the defense is getting in there, and that's a big play by the defense. Great play. And a 3rd down there. Ruben Bain acted like a monster on that one.
Look at that. That spin move was clean.
Yes, it was.
Watch this, guys. Ooh.
Wow. Monster.
Absolute monster. And that's what I wanted, right? I wanted some pressure out of Miami.
Yep, you got it.
Instant gratification.
So 3rd down and 17 coming up here.
3rd and forever.
Back for the pass, 4-man rush, and there it is again. So 2 straight sacks by this Miami defense. And now it's a 4th and long, and he's going to punt the ball out. Now, question, is this a rule that he has to punt this ball out in this situation?
I'd have to check, because unfortunately our 4th down rules had to be a little complicated this year. But I don't know. Had he, as a commissioner, without even looking at the rules, had he gone for it right there, just considering game state and the way the game is gone?
Exactly.
Well, I will say also though on 4th and 25.
Yeah.
He's not converting that, so like he could, sure, but he just got sacked on 3rd and 17. So
yeah, understood.
Yeah.
So here we go. Miami back with the football. And gonna get it here again, and we'll gain about 5 on the play. He's gonna bring it down to a 2nd down. Martinez with his 5th tote.
This is not what Shane wants. He wants to see as little of Martinez as he possibly can, because he has got to get filthy off the field.
Again, Martinez, he's a guy. He's got a lot of physical traits. He's got the arm bar, the workhorse, the head first, the downhill. He's just got the bottom line. He's got the whole kit and caboodle. And,
That's right.
And he's in a mindset right now that he's got a 18-point lead. So if he really wanted to run the football and really just put a hurt on the defense, he could do that.
Yeah.
But
he could, and he could run the ball right here just to take the time off. I don't think he will. I think he's feeling confident enough to throw the ball here, but we'll see.
Ward launches out, and that's picked off, and that's a big deal. Once again, let's see if he can straighten up and fly right. And there he goes, gets past the 20, down to the 18. That is a big deal on the defensive side here for Frey.
Man, you can't do that. You can't give him hope. That's the worst decision Filthy could make, and he knows that. We'll see if he can write it anyways, but damn.
Wow. So 1st and 10 here, and this time he'll lose a yard on the play, but he's got to take advantage of these turnovers. He's just simply have not been able to take any advantage of anything on a positive note right now offensively. It's been rough. It's been rough right now.
Tough sledding, as they say. How many times did I hear that playing Madden? But it's hard out here for these Gators to do anything right now. They'd have more than 3 points if it weren't.
So 2nd down. And
I like
flat
this
play outside there. He's got plenty of space and finally gets knocked down, brings it to a 3rd and 1. So a 10-yard gain. 3rd and 1 here at the 9-yard line. And again, this is 4-down territory in my opinion.
Oh, 100%. Even if he gets sacked here, he's got to go for it, because it won't be 25 yards to gain.
So 3rd down and 1. Looks like a screen play, and he won't get it off. That defense came in there screaming. And that's Ruben Bain again, this time with a big play once again, and that's going to be a 4th down, and he's got to go for it here. Bain was untouched on that play.
He was. It's a screen pass. I'm telling you, they're volatile.
And there he goes, gets some solid blocking, and there it is. Finally able to punch in a huge freight touchdown.
And long have we waited to see the Gators break the end zone, but they did not disappoint.
So he's finally able to punch one in. Got some great blocking.
Man, running backs dream of a crease like this.
Yes, they do. So we got under a minute remaining here. It's 21-10, guys. We got a game. We got a game.
Happy's asking in Chase or in chat, is it too little, too late? I don't think so.
No, not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Look, 2 interceptions already in the game. Okay, 2 key interceptions. Right. Obviously, he took advantage of the second one, and the crowd is going to start getting a little loose with it. And look at the offense coming out here, and now they get a first down, so they're going to try to shut the crowd up a little bit here. So a 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Now that is crucial, though, that we're finally seeing a little bit of crowd life here. That's a big deal.
Stadium pulse ain't all the way up there yet, but it can get there after a play like that. Loss of 2.
That's right.
So we're getting ready to hit the end of the 3rd quarter. Jdog, it's been a great game, man.
It has. And we're seeing some late life in this, and we love to see that. You got to make him earn it, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So there's no time left here. Ward's going to take off, though. And he's going to keep going. He will get past the 50. Finally slides down like his life depended on it. And that'll do it for the end of the 3rd. Showtime and go time here in the 4th quarter, folks. And again, guys, we got a game right now here in the Sick on the Sticks League. Here for the Week 3 game of the week. Hurricanes and Gators going at it. And again, appreciate everybody tuning in here on Snypz TV Gaming, as I got my guy Jdog, who's in this league as well, too, and is the commissioner of the league. And a great league thus far, man. Love the logo. Logo's fantastic as well, too. I had to say that also. That's a great logo.
Hey, thank you. All credit goes to Shane on that one. He took the lead on it. We all, as a committee, kind of talked about it, but he took the lead on making sure that logo came through, and we love it too.
Absolutely.
It's homage to the old Sick on the Sticks League that we had a decade ago.
There we go. And now, wow, nice juke right there. He'll get another first down on the play. Some players have a crazy juke.
Mm-hmm.
And Xavier right there, he showed a little something. Look at the juke right there as he just breaks his ankles on that one.
Or to make it simple, some of them are just built different, you know?
Yes, they are. No doubt. 6 minutes remaining here to 4th.
This is the put away drive, and
he made the perfect call on that one. That was a great call. He just didn't follow the blocker correctly, but that's still a first down. But he didn't follow the blocker. He might have had a touchdown here.
He might have. Yeah. I mean, well, he would have had more yards at least. That's for sure.
He would have definitely had more yards, no doubt there. And wow, he breaks free there, gets about 6 on the play. He's going to bring it to a 2nd and 4.
Defensive lineman inexplicably just standing and letting the running back run past there. I don't know what he was doing over there, but there's some issues.
Yeah, definitely some issues right now. Split set here as Martinez is going to push his way and gets about 3.5 on the play. Brings it to a 3rd down and inches coming up.
99 in the middle there. He had a great block shed. It just, the play ran away from him, so he couldn't do anything with it. You feel bad for that.
Yeah, it happens. When you talk about computer activity, this is just something that happens from time to time. And he's going to use the QB sneak, and there it is. Miami with another major touchdown.
That is straight up disrespect, if you ask me. Not like dancing on somebody, but you're a quarterback run up the middle. Like he's not afraid. He's not afraid.
Nope, not at all. Not at all. Got some great blocking.
Can't kick though.
Wow.
That was clean blocking. Holy cow.
Yeah, it was great. Yeah, it was definitely great blocking. But you got to make the kicks. It's 27-10 now. And it's going to be a 1st and 10 coming up here for Florida and Freight. Freight trying to get back in this game. I think it's pretty much all 4-down territory for Freight at this point, Eric.
Yeah, 100%. There is no... the punter can go to the locker room right now.
So Graham Mertz, quick pass, going to be caught there, and he'll get the first. Trying to make a little shimmy move there for a second. Didn't work out, but nonetheless, he does get the first down on the play.
I think he's trying to get on TikTok with those moves.
It might be.
Oh, yeah.
And there's a nice run right there. He's going to get another first down.
Yeah, that's so wide open. You have to take it. I know you're trying to look downfield because of the score, but you got to take gimmies like that.
So Shamiri Dyke with the first down run there.
China's calling that out. Freight has 4 recruits watching this game right now. Maybe Shine's like, I hope I've got those on my board too.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, and that's again, guys. If you're tuning into this game, if you're not a part of this league, and you want to learn a little bit about college football and what it's all about, and he is wide open. Great job there by Montrell Johnson. TTC to the crib for the touchdown.
That was beautiful. Earlier, it was Filthy safety not, or I'm sorry, Shane's safety not being in position. Here, I don't know where those safeties were, what they were doing, but they weren't where they needed to be.
Well, I'll tell you what. This game ain't over. It's still a 10-point ball game with 3:33 remaining. There is too much time left in this game, and being wide open like that, if he could continue to make that happen, he's going for the onside kick here. Wait a minute. What do we have here? He is going for the onside, and he can't get it. So Miami will get the football in great field position starting at the 41. It was a good attempt, though.
It was a great attempt. And also, that's another thing about the CFB 25. Onside kicks are a little bit overpowered.
Yeah,
so
they definitely are.
I still don't disagree with the decision to go for it either way, because with the game in the state that it is.
It's a 2-yard loss on that play. Brings it now to a 2nd down and 12.
Yeah.
I tell you what, look, all Freight needs to stop. He needs to stop here. If he can get another pick, Freight has 2 interceptions today. He didn't take advantage of the first one. Second one, he got a tutty off of it. So he's got to take advantage if he can get a turnover here, any type of turnover. But a nice cut there by Martinez, and I bring it down to a 3rd down and 8 coming up. This is a huge play here now for Freight.
And this is where Freight can get that interception, because Filthy is putting this ball in the air. Like, that is the Jdog guarantee. This ball will be in the air. So this is Freight's best opportunity to get back in this game.
So you guys heard the first ever Jdog guarantee that the ball will be in the air. And looks like it'll be just that. And he's going to launch this up. And the out route is incomplete. A 4th and 8. And the punt unit's going to come out. That is huge for the Gators.
That is a rough time for Ward to miss basically his first throw that I've seen. But they said get those recruits back in the building. We got game.
Hey, look, the recruits were about to go to the car and take off, but they saw the stop, and now they ran back in the building, and they're gonna let them in. They're gonna let them back in.
Some poor athletic assistant got told to run them down as they were trying to leave the stadium. Be like, get back in here.
Clock's still ticking. He's got to hurry up, and he just gets it off. And the screen pass going to be caught. Nobody blocked him. He still gets about 4 on a play. It'll bring it down to a 2nd down. But those are the type of plays that you don't like to see, Jdog. Guys not blocking for you. You hate to see it.
You do hate to see it. It's hard to super fault them, though, because they're also going out for routes. That's not, screen by default. Or at least I didn't think it was.
Yeah, no, it was a screen. It was
the
a
whole way? Oh, shit. Yeah. Well, it's also PI if they block before the ball's out,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Yeah. Yep.
It's tough.
Oh, what a block. Did you see that block? But he throws a pick. Wow. Good tackle there, but he had a hell of a block on that drive, but unfortunately throws an interception.
Yeah, I think... So the thing with that is, I know he's pre-reading that, and he's pissed because the guy making the break got caught up on another player.
Yeah. So another turnover for the Gators, and they find themselves still down by 10 points as the Hurricanes now, they are looking to finish this game up with 2:07 remaining in the game.
This is the true put away drive. He needs one more first down and this game's over.
This is definitely it. Ward launches it, and that's going to be caught, and that's close. Another timeout called, 3rd down and 2. One thing I've not seen a lot from Freight in this game, especially on the defensive side, is him using the shells. A lot of people, if you're not sure how it works, number one, the shell coverages work. They work very well.
Yes.
They work very well. Okay, you can
Yes.
definitely hide defenses using the shell. You can hide a lot of defenses. So it's definitely something that's worth using, and that's going to be a first, and that might pretty much do it.
Yeah, I think it is. I know technically Shane can stop the clock. I wouldn't be surprised if they're talking right now and Filthy's like, hey, are you gonna call timeouts? Or
Yeah, if you're going to call timeouts or just kneel it down. And
right.
I believe it, and there's a fast kneel as well, too, if I'm not mistaken.
So there won't be in this particular situation because technically Shane could stop the clock.
Yeah,
the fast
true.
knee only works if the other player literally can't stop the clock. Doesn't matter if they're not going to. And that counts for the CPU. You'll be taking knees against the CPU, and they have timeouts, and they're not calling them, but it still won't instantly melt the clock, which
Right.
is a little annoying.
Right.
But regardless, it doesn't matter in this game because clearly Shane isn't going to be taking timeouts, and yeah, that's that.
Man.
So,
Man, this was a great game. Nonetheless, I know that there is it's unfortunate now that Florida's going to be 0-3. But look, the good thing about this though is that there was a fight, and more importantly, because of the fact that this is a college football game, this was not a major blowout. He lost by 10. This could have easily been, Jdog. This could have easily been a 30, 35 point game. Easily.
100%.
You know what I mean?
No, 100%. And it's like, there were points where it kind of looked like it might be. Shane actually came up, got a couple of turnovers, played a little bit more stout defense, actually made this a game, right?
Yeah.
And this isn't, it felt ugly early, but there's a lot of games that end up 10-point games and you're like, well, this, the scoreboard's closer than the game was. You wouldn't say that about this game. Shane actually came back in the game. Certainly he's going to look back at those 4 turnovers and think like, wow, maybe if that doesn't happen, it's a different game. And of course, maybe, but the point is he did come back. He didn't say die, right?
Absolutely.
He came back, he fought, and he made this a game. And for the recruits that are watching this game, it was a loss. It was a loss to a bitter rival. Those games are always close. And they should at least take solace in the fact that Freight Train Shane's team will never say die.
Indeed. And that's what I like to see as well, too. I like to see guys continue to fight despite what is going on. But at the end of the day, man, this was a great game for Filthy and the Hurricanes as they win this ball game by 10, 27-17. The final count in this one here in the on the Sticks League. And I gotta say, so let me put this out there first, man. All right, whose idea was it for the song? Again, big shout out to whoever came across with that song. That song was impressive.
Yeah, that's all Shane too. So here's the thing. Filthy and I are like the league guys, although Shane has run leagues too. So
yes,
that's not giving him enough credit.
That's how I know him.
Giving him enough credit. Mm-hmm. But we are the guys that like get the league together and all that stuff, and he's just as much a part of that. But Shane is 100% like the content guy. That's where and so he's probably just better than us anyways, because he's just as good a commissioner, but he's way better than us when it comes to hooking up that kind of content. We'd have had something. It's not like we wouldn't have a logo or wouldn't have X or wouldn't have Y or Z. But Shane is the guy that like makes it what it is, makes it a thing where you're like, that's an awesome logo, that's an awesome song.
Yeah,
that is all Shane.
Yeah, man, look, Shane put in work with that. That is for certain. And before we get out of here, what we're going to actually do is, for you guys that didn't hear the song, all right, Freight actually put a video together as well, too, on his YouTube. So I'm going to play that as well, too, so everybody can see what that's all about, because it's just worth it to play it. Gotta do it and gotta show some love a little bit, before we get out of here. But before we do that, that was great calling this game with you, bro. And for those that don't know, okay, me and Jdog, we don't know each other from a can of paint. All right,
That's right.
we don't know each other. All right, but I found out that he wanted to be a part of this thing, and it was incredible. It was incredible, man. It felt like we vibed. That we just started talking. I literally called him. Okay, matter of fact, I want you to tell him when I called you. Please do.
Okay.
You can tell everybody when I called you.
So he called me 10 minutes before game start.
Yes.
And was like, that's the first time that we spoke. We had direct messaged a couple of times earlier today, just to kind of get a loose framework. But yeah, I hadn't heard this man's voice like personally, like in a conversation until 10 minutes before we went live.
So
that's wild. And I will say also, I had a blast. And this, you're 100% right. Like this felt like we'd been casting together for like 5 years. This was smoother than butter on bread. And I tell you what, I'll hop in the booth with you anytime.
Oh yeah, no doubt, man. We get another game going on here. I'll definitely have. I'm more than happy to have you in the booth, man, because this was a lot of fun. And I like calling these college games, man. These college games are a lot of fun, man. I know Madden comes out next week. Everybody in here knows Madden comes out next week. We understand that. We know that we do a lot of Madden content here and everything as well. But having the fact that we have 2 solid games, hopefully, all right, because one of them is fire, which is college. Yeah. Okay, college is a fire football game. It really is. If Madden is anything as good as this or better, then we're all in for a great treat with 2 good football games this year. And that's gonna be incredible. And that's what, more than anything, that's all I've been hoping for, is to have some solid football games. And kudos to EA for doing what they're doing right now, man. They're listening to a lot of people, and it's flourishing. They're doing a great job with it thus far. And college is, like I said, college is just incredible. It really is.
Yeah. Now, I will say, for anybody that's from Snypz that's here, that was on Trash Talk Tuesday last night, they will know that Shane had a damn monologue about what's wrong with this game. And he's not wrong in any of that stuff. No. Like
there's some parts that are wrong.
Said, oh, yeah, there's stuff that we wish they would fix. It's still a really fun game to play. It's still a game that we love hopping on, and it's not perfect. No game ever has been. It could be better. It could be better and still not be perfect. But what the hope is that they work on those things. And until then, you just gotta appreciate the fun and unique moments that you can have in this game.
Yeah, that's really, in a nutshell, that's really all it is. It's just enjoy the moment. enjoy the moment, because it has been worse. Believe that. We all know that it has been worse, way worse. All right. So the fact that we got a, for most of you guys that are probably hoping and praying that we get a 2K type of game like we had back in the day, it ain't coming no time soon. So just embrace the moment that we have something decent. We really do.
And I will say to those people, go boot up 2K. You play that game right now and tell me that you'd rather play it than this.
I mean, 2K5 was insane. Like,
it was great, but
it was insane. But
it was
compared to now,
20 years ago too. So
right. You're not gonna want to play that now. There's just There's just no way. There's just no way you're gonna want to play that now. So what
2K5 was goated though.
Yeah, it was definitely goated. No doubt. It was definitely some goated material there. But what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead. So we're going to sign off right after this video is done. But again, thank you guys. Thank you everyone for tuning in. That is in the Snypz League. We so appreciate y'all tuning in. You guys that are not in the league, thank you for coming through and showing love and support here as well for your league. And again, the guys that are not in the league, thank you for coming to show Snypz support and also the Sick on the Sticks support as well too. And we're gonna close out. All right. First off, again, thank you for joining me here, brother. I greatly appreciate you, Jdog. Thank you for being a part of this thing, most definitely. And
yeah, no, thank you so much for having me on. I had a blast.
Oh yeah, most definitely. And so with that being said, again, credit to Freight Train Shane for this video that is coming up. We're gonna close it out with this. I'm not gonna come back here and talk or say anything. Anything you want to say before we sign off?
Yeah, I'll keep it real brief. First of all, once again, thank you for hosting our league on your awesome platform. For those of you that are in Sick on the Sticks, please do not take for granted, not just that he lended his fantastic talent to this call, because that's exactly what it was, but that he was willing to lend his platform to our league, right? We are always trying to put out awesome content. We genuinely believe we are the best league that College Football 25 has to offer, and getting on platforms like this really helped propel that. So Snypz, just huge shout out and thank you, not just for the casting talent, although I don't want that to go without a thanks, of course, but just for giving us the platform as well. And then, yeah, for everyone in the league, thank you guys for showing up tonight. I really appreciate that. We told you guys this wasn't something you'd want to miss. You turned up. You didn't allow it to be something that you would miss, and we really appreciate the support as always.
Most definitely. So with that being said, everybody, we're going to go ahead and sign off. But again, I'm going to play this video real quick, and then we're going to get on out of here. But again, you guys take care, be blessed, and we will catch you guys in the next one. Y'all be safe, y'all.
We're kicking off a little college football.
It is that time of year again.
College football, it is back.
Gather round the fire for a story filled with myth. Consult dots from history, men that are sick on the sticks. NCAA football is where they now exist. As guardians of the dynasty, they are sick on the sticks. That head coach out of Florida, Freight Train Shane is the name. Crushing all his rivals, cause that's the game they play. From Philly to Wisconsin, they never stood a chance. Feeling salty, get on his show. Trash Talk Tuesday at 9 p.m. There is no equal league, nothing like this exists. These men are all giants, they're sick on the sticks. You try to be just like us, the story's always time. Might as well call Disney, you're a Jedi and we're Order 66. Hurricanes are ablaze. Count your days cause you're through. Filthy's usual dominate you. He stabs people daily, so watch out for his blitz. D-line backer or safety, he's sick on the sticks. And now Jdog starts to growl, gearing up for the big fight. He may play Taylor Swift, but on the field you'll feel his bite. Get your ass to the kennel, or don't you get my drift? This man is a dog, he's sick on the sticks. There is no equal league, nothing like this exists. These men are all giants, they're sick on the sticks. You try to be just like us, the story's always time. Might as well call Disney, you're a Jedi and we're Order 66. You think we might be done, but that's where you're wrong. Hive, Torque, and Doc are just the middle of this song. We got Dynasty, Jonesy, So and Dell. Best of us, they're in the mix. I told you we're all sick on the sticks. We got 22 other guys, I haven't even named one. Straight coach and shine, first bombs is smooth. God's just playing a little game. Expert, it's even in his name. hard hitter, Evans or even Rich. You could be his next bitch. There is no equal league, nothing like this exists. These men are all giants, they're sick on the sticks. You try to be just like us, the story's old as time. Might as well call Disney, you're a Jedi and we're Order 66. This league is Hall of Famers, every single guy. Your league is just a decoy. We got Stevie, Irish, and B-Boy. If you wanna get humiliated, Retro NBGZ can facilitate ya. T-Raw is last in this mix. He's still sick on the sticks. So challenge us to battle. We won't run from a fight. If your league is worthy, you might win the night. But just remember this, we'll make you our bitch, because every one of us is sick on the stand. There is no equal league, nothing like this exists. These men are all giants, they're sick on the sticks. You try to be just like us, the story's always time. Might as well call Disney, you're a Jedi and we're Order 66. How many times do we have to tell you we are sick on the